Here we are. Okay. Dream Daddy episode 3. Welcome to the dad book extravaganza. I hope we're sounding sounding good everywhere. We're gonna load up our dad book game. I guess that's where we kind of left off. All right. Uh yeah. I mean, thank you, Ringo, for that confirmation. It's important. Got to make sure that we sound good. Oh, what a day, man! I feel like I sprinted to this chair, and here I am. So, uh, it should be cool. So, do we just pick up like here in Dad Book? Where we're at, we're just going through here. Let's hit up Damien real quick and see what he's about because he came up a lot recently, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just see what his deal is. All right. So his name on Dad Book is actually Damien Blood March. So I feel like the vampire vibes I've been getting from Damien are not necessarily inaccurate. And I apologize for having to get a clicky clacky candy, but I need a little Ricola in my life right now. So I do apologize if that picks up too much and bothers anyone with any misophonia or similar. I'll try to keep it to an appropriate minimum. Damien's profile says, "How do you do? I've finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter." On a Friday night, he is most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. Okay, so that was in first person, kind of dropped that one there. Let's see. If you had to take one thing with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A coffin. Okay, see, more vampire vibes there. Let's get a little bit more centered here. I think that's a little high. Cool. Okay. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. Now I say bosom. I don't know how else you would possibly pronounce bosom, but I guess there are other ways. Um, what did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. Bat? I mean that checks out. Apparently you can say bosom. Bosom. I've never heard that before, but you could just about cram what I haven't heard of into the Grand fucking Canyon, so it's all right. Let's see here. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. This dude's pretty cool. What's your ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. Let's see here. What do you never leave home without? An upside down, some would say inverted cross. Okay, all right. Let's see here. I spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. They're pretty good. I think I saw them live in Denver once. Get it. All right. Let's see. Should we send Damien a message or should we look at another profile? What do you guys think? Damien is one of Dez's aspects. Fair enough. All right. Another profile it is. Okay. Whoa, that's not where we want to go. All right, cool. Oh, escape takes us back here. All right. Let's see here. We already talked to Matt. Let's I don't know. Let's check out Brian. What the hell? Right? Brian Harding. Let's see. Hugo's son, Damien Moon, Craig Ascendant. That's awesome. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and and thinking up new ways to grill things. Oh, okay, yeah, we looked at this profile already. Because of how slowly he can, yeah, cook a piece of brisket. He'd take his fishing pole to the desert island. We were looking at this one, I think, and we talked about like what constitutes a desert island, and we looked all that up and stuff like that. Tell Hugo you want his Hugo. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, deck building. We already looked at this one. So that's cool. All right. Let's see. Somebody say Hugo. Somebody said Hugo. All right. Let's check out Hugo, who talks like Captain Holt from the 9-9. Or at least as best I can make that happen. Tell Craig you want to test his grip strength. Rainey's uh just being dirty in the chat tonight. Okay. Hugo Vega. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. On a Friday night, he's most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Oh, okay. See, this would be a love connection for Rainey or maybe Kenny. Bond. I guess even David. There's okay. A lot of my friends are into painting miniatures. It seems so. You learn so much about yourself playing this game. Let's see here. If you had to take one thing with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A remembrance of things past by Marcel Proust. Okay. Those turn-ons are muscles. That's interesting. I wanted to be a movie star when he grew up. So yeah, there's just so many layers to these characters. That's interesting. And his favorite movie genre is documentaries on art history. His ideal date is each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. I mean, to be fair, it does say ideal date, not ideal first date. So, maybe looking a little deeper into things. Never leaves home without his glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot, which is good because he doesn't have any glasses in his picture. So, good call there. Spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. I think that's a thing. Like a lot of people buy books just for decor and put them on the shelves. And one of the coolest things I ever saw was somebody who like either they had a bunch of books or they got a bunch of books. Either way, they had a bunch of books. And to kind of subvert the thing, all of the jackets were either covered over with just plain white like butcher paper, or they were like turned inside out. And I think they were just covered with plain white butcher paper. So all these books, different shapes and sizes. Well, I guess they were all the same basic shape, but different sizes, were just white, and it looked super cool. I agree, Ringo. He is relatable as heck on the antisocial nerd level. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. You know what? Let's just do all the profiles. What do you think? And let's see. Joseph Christiansen was voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Let's see David's comment. Oh, snap. I did not. This is actually just an extended psyche bell. Yes. That would actually be pretty cool. Game theory is psyche bell, and it makes it easier pill for a lot of people to swallow who might be resistant to that sort of thing. You know, that I I I endorse that approach. Thank you, Des, because that would have slipped through the cracks. I would not have noticed that one. I feel like I'm just so used to seeing Sir Larkins in all the various chats that when I see, you know, David Larkins, I'm just like, who's that? Let's see here. He's living in his hometown, his beautiful wife, debatable, and our 4 amazing kids, also debatable. Yeah, I just thought your first name was Sir. Who's this David guy? To Sir with love. Okay. If Joseph isn't in church, and that'd be great. Could you imagine if you started a new job and instead of the INTJ, like whatever shit that like employers always make you do on your first day, if they made you play Dream Daddy for like your first week and they watched a recording of it, like, and then they gave you some personality rating, I feel like you would like never quit the job. It'd be the coolest place to work ever. And other people would be like, the fuck is this? And they'd bounce. And you'd be like, cool. Like it would just be this self-correcting system and you'd have this amazing workplace. Yeah, I think I am. I think I am INTJ, if I'm honest. I don't know, it might be uh ENTJ or something. I don't remember, dude. I've had to take those frequently over the course of my career, and so but it changes, and so that's actually a good thing. I think it's good because if it stays the same for like 20 years, I don't know. I feel like people should grow and change and learn about themselves. So your results, I figure, should change a little bit. Let's see here. If he's not in church, he can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I used to love alliteration, but it's bugging me these days, and I don't know why. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Okay, it's a little dark. Lead the community in a fun mixer on a Friday night. Let's see. Take one thing. He would want to bring his 6 string. Okay. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. What are your turn-ons, my loving wife? I feel like you're just. Methinks the daddy doth protest too much. Let's see. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. Okay, he's in the Navy, if I recall correctly. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. This poor guy. You know, Ringo, you should take the test and like if you know you were INFJ 12 years ago, you should absolutely take it like now and see how that has changed. Let's see here. Never leave home without the good book. Not a good book. The good book. And spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. I feel like Joseph is struggling, you know? And I feel for Joseph because I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's living in the authentic life right now. All right, now keep an eye on you, Joseph. Got high hopes for you. You're gonna see. All right. So I looked at Matt, Brian, Damien, Hugo, and Joseph. So that just leaves Craig and a full beard life for real. That leaves Craig and Roberto. How could I forget Roberto? Let's see. Craig Con. I bet he con. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, bro, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, chainsaws, family, bowling balls, fitness is a tough gig, but somebody's got to do it. On Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. That could be taken numerous ways. Let's see. Con. Sorry, I'm a little unvoiced this evening, so I can't do the Kirk Con scream. Well, the Kirk. Yes, the Kirk Con yell. There you go. If you had to take one thing with you on a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. Okay. Your turn-ons are a sub 6 minute mile. Holy crap. Okay. Let's see here. What did you want to be when you grew up? A beer pong world champion. That checks out. I've known Craig for a long time. Let's see here. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. Okay. His ideal date is scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. And he spends a lot of time thinking about my old time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? I doubt it. I doubt it, Craig. You've got a lot left in you. No one has said a spooky mustache is a turn on so far. Well, I've got one more. I got one more saving throw, and it's Robert. So let's see what Robert has to say. Roberto Small. All right, Roberto Smalls. Oh, we did look at his already. Shit. I was I was looking forward to Robert's profile, but we already looked at it. Oh man. This is the one where what was it? What was it? Grave robbing. There you go. But you never leave home without at least 4 knives, and I was like that happened. So yeah. All right. Cool. So I feel like, you know, there's no like this is a mini game. Like you gotta like message someone to get out of it. So I'm gonna message Damien. Not to get out of it, but to progress. I love kombucha woman. I mean, I wish her well as a person. But I'm just saying that that meme is the face is so expressive. It's awesome. All right, Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get him to know him a little better. All right. All right. I'm messaging Damien via dad book. All right. Oh, you get that indicator that they're typing. Okay. But then he keeps typing. Well, Damien's a little long-winded, so he did give me that butterfly. True. No, blue ones. Oh man, that butterfly blue. And typing. I have a lot of Damien speech to read. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee, and the computer finally dings. What do we got? Okay. That's me on Discord. Me too. Me too. Holy crap, bro. That's same. So much same. I'll type in the giant walls of text. All right. Javier, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company, my darling. I must ask your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Oh, whoa, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, the Blood March. Yeah, you know, I feel like before I was oversalting the soup a little bit with my darling, so I'm trying to dial it in. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times, which I'm not gonna do, but we're just gonna say happens. Hey Amanda, can you help me with something? And she comes on, hey. Oh no, she came on, ugh. Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Oh, God. It's a different kind of stream altogether. No. Can you interpret this for me? There it is. Turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying lol and lamau or whatever, and decided what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. Oh, Manda Panda, you're sassing me. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Yeah. All right, Javier, you're a good guy. Father, without proper chaperone, you'll never end up with suitor worthy of our land. Manda Panda is awesome. Or our dowry. Or dot. Nice. So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages, and I read a review of the movie. Still got a B though. Solid. Let's see. Great. So what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards, Javier. That'll work. Hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. Here I am. Gonna have a little tea party with Damien Bloodmatch, who wanted to be a bat when he grew up. Let's see. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house, more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. And here's something interesting I read the other day. Not 100% if it's true, but it seems very plausible. And I think that David would appreciate this. That if you have little sculptures like this, 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 in a garden or something like that, or a building or whatever, that people always call those gargoyles, but in actuality, those are grotesques because a gargoyle has to be linked up with like a rain gutter or something and spout water out from away, keep it away from the side of the building. Not sure if that's for real or not, but I read that the other day and it seemed kind of cool. Let's see. I walked past a couple of gargoyles. See, everyone calls those gargoyles, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to research that a little bit, see if that checks out before I start actually people at cocktail parties. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I mean, I never go to cocktail parties, but let's see. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. Excuse me. Nice. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. Oh boy. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? There's a roaring fire in the fireplace, and freshly made tea cakes and finger sandwiches. Where's Damien? That dog. The dog in the painting. Yeah, all right. I can see that. I agree. Damien better be here. Yeah, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. A walking candle holder? The curse of Dodd. See, if we didn't pre-name these, that would be the episode name right there. 1,000,000%. The Curse of Dodd. That's awesome. What? What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, that was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked. I accidentally left the door unlocked, my darling. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Little awkward here. Please, let me show you around. This is my dog painting. Let's see here. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. Yeah, why are you being so judgy, Javier? What's, I mean, I understand you're a little rattled, but you could ease down a little bit, just a bit.
Oh.
Let's see. This is one of the older homes on the block. Yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. I do remember those Victorian sconce lights made out of glass. Sure. Let's see here. We walked past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. I wonder whose room that could be. Yeah, it's not even choices. I have no say in his judginess. He just judges. Believe it or not, right away. Straight through judge. Okay. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are? Onward, onward. There's more to see. You reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. Back to the study. Oh, library. Sorry. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Yeah, that checks out. Ooh. I think I'll pick up a book. Or should I look at the butterflies? I'll pick up a book. Ah, all right. Not quite eggplants, but hearts. You know, Javier, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. Pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Now I want some ninja pants. Okay, I think that's enough. Oh, Naruto fanfic hiding in the library. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. Like we've been saying this whole time. All the characters, layers upon layers. That's a rare book from my private collection. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's look at the butterflies. Okay. Walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. Oh, come on, man. You've been here. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. Didn't I thought I already did that. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. Oh no. The Pinner's Gambit. Is that a thing? Alright. I don't think I should end the tour. I think I should look out the window. Because Damien's really proud of this room. So anything having to do with his room, I should show interest in. If I want to be polite. So, let's see. I walk to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Dang. Let's see here. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn. Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? I did. Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea, my darling? You gotta get it in there just right. Just right. I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. Kinky. Let's see. You can be with Krang, but you're with this guy. I love it. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see it with Krang. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. I don't know. That's just how it struck me. There is something about, being served. It just has that. I don't know. Is that frosting? Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served. No shit. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like him serving me tea is a little, oh my. Like, I don't know. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. I mean, tea is serious business. Tea literally changed the world. I mean, you can look it up. So, gotta take tea seriously. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. See? I'm not crazy. There's something, there's a little food play aspect to this tea, I think. Let's see here. Your home is really impressive. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your cape. I'm gonna go with your home is really impressive. Eggplants! Bia, 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 bia. I need that on my stream deck, the little air horn sound for every time the eggplants go off. It seems like you've really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look at what you've done. Kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff? Oh. Well, when I was a young boy, when he was a young wart boy, my father... Father! Did he take you into the city? I mean, this guy is just so Matt Berry. It's crazy. Sorry. Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Oh, the ... Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. I do the dot dot dot. Oh no. Let him get all this out here before I try and read it. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Okay, alright. Not totally mad at that. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. Me too. He takes a sip of tea. Oh boy. Okay. You know. Actually, that's not bad. Okay. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. Live a life that strictly aligns. Okay, gotcha. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something blah blah whoops. Accidental space bar. Tell me, Javier, do you have any hobbies, my darling? Oh man, do I ever. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. I hope Lucian shows up too. And apparently the marching band stuff was from My Chemical Romance song. Okay, cool. Good to know. Let's see. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Please do tell me about your hobbies. Oh, here we go. Quick, sound sophisticated. Don't sound sophisticated. Keep it 100. Let's see. Like watching soap making videos on the internet? I don't think so. Love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. Did I learn how to juggle? I don't remember if I learned how to juggle. I feel like I just love word jumbles. Like that's my thing. I'm gonna go with word jumbles because I feel like that's jogging my memory. The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. Okay. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? In a sense. And we still don't know what Javier does for money. So, who knows? We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Oh, hi, Maisie. Welcome to the party. I'm just gonna chill out over there. All right. Oh, you got your lion. Okay. Maisie has joined me in the office. She brought her lion. Let's see. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. So this is somewhat what our yard is going to look like, hopefully, at some point. My God. It's beautiful. Oh, that's right. He did say we were going to stroll through the garden. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. Yard goals. Hashtag yard goals. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. If that's true, that's awesome and a little sad. but mostly awesome. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Holy shit. I mean, you'd think there would be like whole books about this stuff. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange. Orange. Yes. Flower off of a vine. Lilium bulbiferum. The orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze. Thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Orange. Orange in Victorian era. US or England, maybe. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. You want that tattooed on your forehead. What would 3 cheers for sweet revenge sound like? Be like hip hip fuck you, hip hip fuck you, or something like that. Let's see here. Dang, Rainy just knows all the MCR. I'm gonna go with my loins are ablaze. No, I have to. Did not like that. Oh no. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Okay. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Oh boy. Huh. Do you like sunflowers? Also like honeysuckle. Not a giant fan of snapdragons. I'm gonna go with sunflowers. They remind me of sunshine, and then you can eat the seeds as a delicious snack. I mean, what a practical choice. My stomach grumbles. We just had all those finger sandwiches. Oh man, now I want sunflower seeds. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Oh, dang. He would put together a bouquet for moi? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. Oh, man. Missing out. If no one's ever given you a bouquet, you should buy a bouquet for yourself or something like that. It's just the life and the color and everything they bring to your house is pretty awesome. I mean, I think it's pretty rad. They look great. Follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. This dude's actually pretty cool. Suddenly, a phone rings. Definitely Damien's phone. Oh, Javier, will you excuse me? I must take this. That would have been a good spot for a my darling. Can't catch them all. All right. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little bit surprised it's not a rotary phone, a rotary cell phone, or like a smartphone with like an app that replaces the keypad with a rotary dial that you have to tap and drag. That would be awesome. I bet that's actually a thing, if I'm honest. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh. Oh, hey, a gargoyle, or perhaps a grotesque. We don't know yet. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle. Oh, sweet. Shit, bro. I didn't know. I didn't know. Let's put this one right here. There you go. And then this guy, no, maybe. Yeah, that put that right there. And then gotta put the head on. I think there we go. Oh wait, what? I had it. That's how the head goes. No! What? Is it yeah, there's the ears and the face. Does it go that way? No. No. Looking this way. Holy crap! I'm not gonna get the head on. Holy shit! Can you do? Oh, yeah, you can turn it over, but does it go that way? Yes, it goes that way. I had it upside down. 8 seconds left. Holy shit! Holy crap, dude! I never knew a smashed grotesque minigame could be so exhilarating. All right. Whew, that was a close one. Uh-oh. Here comes Damien. He looks upset. Javier, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting, my darling. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. Bad? And he flaps away. That'll be awesome. No problem, dude. Everything all right? Damien worries the hem of his cape with his coat fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. It's Lucien who says something. What does he say? What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post haste. Do you need help? I'm being a good buddy, a good neighbor. And an eyelash or something, I think. Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious looking Hugo. Hey, Damien. You're here in record time, so this is Hugo. Okay, talking to Damien, gotcha. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. That's it. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Oh boy. Wow, whatever it is, doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the my kids are in trouble rodeo. Huh. What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe. All right. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Oh boy. Let's see. Watch your step. You can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements and boiler rooms. Find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. What? Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucy had tried to kill me.
Oh my.
The room falls silent. Oh my, indeed. I'm not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You didn't give me that cask of Amontillado. Promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Very nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucien, did you try to cask of Amontillado Ernest? Neither confirming or denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him, What's Amontillado, dude? What's cask of Amontillado? I feel like I gotta quit doing I don't know. I don't think that's cool. I'm gonna stop. I'll stop. It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine of fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. True facts. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. Wasn't actually gonna leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. But then he realized that I lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. 20 minutes. Dad.
Huh?
It took you 20 minutes. Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on this cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? Read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie. I mean, that's what you do, right?
Sweet manchego.
Sweet manchego. It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. There's no movie? Is that true? I don't know. Don't know if that's true. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me. Paid him to read it for you. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. I agree, sweet manchego. What the hell? Let's see here. Let me turn this up just a tad. Okay. Let's see. This is Lucien. Guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. Hell yeah, suspended for a week. Unless it's an in-school suspension. Those suck. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Alright, so this is a head teacher in charge, I guess. Let's see. Thank you for your meditation. Welcome. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucien, Damien, and I all pile into my car, and I begin the drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. Oh boy. Oh no. Mediation, not meditation. Thank you. Like, that doesn't make any GD sense. What the hell? Thank you for your mediation. Yes. That's great. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Pretty cool dad so far. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. That's some good parenting, I think. I don't know. See, Lucian is like, duh, duh, duh. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Oh, that's awesome. But Lucian continues staring out the window. Duh, duh, duh. Love you too, or something. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's all right. And all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. It's probably just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. Does this kind of thing happen a lot? Well, of course, we really admire how he handled that. I'll drink to that. Gotta hydrate. Okay. You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It's true. Does Damien have a car? I bet Damien does have a car. I bet it's like a 1950 something Chevrolet Bel Air, or like a Cadillac, whatever the hell. It's like with these giant like bat wings on the back. It's painted like galactic black, metallic, the pearl coat, that sort of thing. Something like that. It rarely does. You're a good dad. Ooh, a hearse. A hearse, bro. Yes, big time. So, see you around soon with the eggplants. Pya, 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 pya. I'm gonna get an air horn thing for this stream just so we can do that for the eggplants. Brian, welcome. Are we planning on staking this vampire later? Are you seducing him to set up your shot? No. No. No, I'm setting up a love connection, maybe. For real. I really like, I mean, I like Matt, but I like Damien. Say better, but close. Close. I mean, they're neck and neck. Matt's really freaking cool. It would be my honor and my pleasure. It does look like the kind of dude who would say pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket, watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. It's because I'm listening to Nightlife. You know it. You know it might be. I'm listening to Nightlife, watching What We Do in the Shadows. I'm like kind of jonesing for like a World of Darkness game, hunter, vampire, werewolf, like So I think all of those factors combined are kind of adding up to skew me towards Damien. Let's see. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunting brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a two-bed, two-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. It's less pooping outside, and it's more like if you go to like an outdoor shack to do your business, there's just so many concerns. Like you go in there, and when there's a spider in the bathroom in your house, it's a bit unsettling. But I think if you go out and the kind of like spider encounters you'd have in like an outdoor like wood shack, I think are on a whole other level. And then it's like wintertime, in like February, and you have to like go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and it's like 8 below or whatever. Come on, man. I'd poop outside all day long. Is all I'm saying. It's the other factors that are that are like too a bridge too far to sell me on the outhouse. Why don't they just get a regular sized house? I mean, just get a house. Jeez. I don't know. No sarcasm, by the way. Just get a house, cat. How'd afternoon tea go? Right? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian since he tried to. He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? I think so, dude. You read it in like 8th grade, man. Lucian live streamed the entire thing. Oh, okay. That sounds very Lucian. But Brian, I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for showing up. I hope you have a good time. Thank you so much. Sorry, I say like Brian. It's Iron Chef Cornell. Let's see. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. Oh shit, yeah. I dig his style. You know what? Too. Scratch, okay. Date complete. How did we do? How did we do? I got an A.
Majestic evening.
I don't know what that means, but cool. All right. Nice. All right. Click to continue.
You've got dads.
I think I have to go on a date with every dad, maybe? Good job. Thank you, Ringo. I got a message from Matt. What are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. All right. Iron Chef. So this is Dream Daddy. And it is a dad dating simulator. I play in a character named Javier Santiago, who is the guy in the corner with the awesome mustache. And I've just moved into a new town with my daughter Amanda. I'm a single dad. And it's just a dating simulator of all my going on dates, trying to make it as a single dad, but also make love connection, maybe with one of the other dads in the in the cul-de-sac. Rideable stash. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Poker. I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot, but you already made the joke. Oh, goodness. Please, Matt, I'm my dad. I'm contractually obligated. You're doing the suburban dad thing wrong. Yeah, man, you gotta date the other dads in your cul-de-sac. You didn't know? No, I get that, Matt says. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games, and I figured I should send you an invite your way. Sweet! Dude, if poker is a mini game in this game, that would be awesome. Alright. Sounds great. I love losing money. No, not that part so much. Cool, see you soon. Lose that money. Hey, we gotta lose that money. Dad poker. Oh yeah. They're playing someone's garage, converted into their man cave. And Roberto will be there. Oh, that's another thing, Iron Chef. I try to voice all the dads as much as possible. I have a hard time with Matt, but I think I do Roberto, Damien, and Joseph pretty well. So, at least consistently, if not well. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house, so he might have his own like whole room or something like that. Strip poker, I hope so. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking over from his house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. For sure, you should have brought something, man. Hey. Hey, man. Crap, I should have brought something. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. Okay. How long have you guys been at this? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Okay, so Roberto is off in the corner doing his broody whiskey cigar thing. Oh yeah, shit. Mary will be there. Ugh. Mary is Joseph's wife. Joseph is the dude in the middle in the pink shirt with the Chet sweater tied around his neck. Craig is a fitness bro. And Brian, aka Rich Dad, is the guy on the right in the green Hawaiian shirt. Javier, glad you could make it.
Oh.
So am I, bro. I'm so stoked to take all your money, dude. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Yeah, it's another fun detail. Craig and I went to college together, so we're like old friends. We're buddies. And I don't know, that's partly, I think there's too much history there for there to be any sort of romance. So, are you still as terrible as you were in college, bro? Let's see. Poker face. Tell the truth. Poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Oh no. Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Just a little bit. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm bad at poker. All right, you got me.
Nice.
Roberto, welcome. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community. Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. Wink. Look at that wink. Oh, man. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy bars look just as delicious, bro. Everybody laughs. All right. Matt. Let's just get the game going. I don't remember who the hell Matt is. Matt. Matt's the dude I like. Holy shit. How can I forget Matt? Oh my goodness. We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. I'm super bad at names. It's like real life simulator. What the hell? Damien must have eclipsed Matt. That's what it is. I can't see the Matt for the Damiens. The Matt forest for the Damien trees. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy, bro. You just start getting a feeling for everybody's tell. Like, Matt will scratch his ear. Hey. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie, dude. Now, wait a second. I think you just loudly announced the whole room when you have a good hand. Oh, bro, you gotta work on that, bro. Bro. Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Everything, bro. Literally everything, dude. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. He spends all his lie energy elsewhere. Well, at least I have God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face, bro. What about Roberto? Honestly, that man's an enigma, dude. Roberto raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I think you'd wipe the floor with us if you actually tried. I don't know, Craig. Got a gas tank on you, I'm sure. So you could probably hold your own, dude. I'm just here because I enjoy the company and the free whiskey and the cigars. Roberto pulls out his phone and stares at it. Roberto, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Hey.
What, are you a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse? Speed? Tijuana Johnny's? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow. But someday. Oh, I don't really, I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Got everything you need. We got everything you want. Now. Okay. I dropped my phone in the toilet, and this is a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in a blanket. Pigs in blankets? I don't know. But they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Delicious. Oof. I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round, bro. You can always bet your firstborn. If you think you can handle another one, bro, be my guest. Brian and Hazel are a handful, dude. I say the least. Buddy! You think I keep crossing into Damien, trying to voice Joseph. Yeah, let's see. Joseph talks like, yeah, but I got Damien on the brain. I'm all flustered. He should be at this game, man. He'd probably clean up. Let's see here. Yeah, it was Mr. Thurston Howell the Third from Gilligan's Island. That's right. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. That's all right. Yeah, a little work. Okay. There's too many dads in one spot. It's overwhelming my dad voice buffer. That's right. Actually, it's technically 5. There we go. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. One night I walk in on her after she had tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Apparently that's a thing. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there already is. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop for 4 seconds, dude?
Nice.
Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. Hey, these kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. Right, Matt owns a coffee shop. Super cool. That's my own recipe, dude. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I can see it now. Pierce the kale. Chips. Okay. Pierce the Veil. Oh, alright. Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. I was gonna stop doing that. Okay. We all look at Matt, confused. That's maybe not any of your wheelhouses. It's my wheelhouse. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. Yes. Wheels start turning. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and has taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So what's it going to take for Roberto to give a damn on this round? Roberto looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Or is it half full? Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, bro, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. Eye of the Tiger, for sure. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend, bro. Just sitting in my closet right now. So if you want to go, I was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. If you want to go, bro. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. Holy shit, bro. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately falls. For sure. Deal the cards, bra guy. Are you guys sure you wanna... You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Roberto. I keep forgetting to call him Roberto, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. That wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, sure, great biceps. But it didn't last long. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gow in the back of a room of a Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything. Gone. Clothes, money, identification, name it. Woke up in a ditch near Schwarzwald Park and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. In those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear, loved deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. Roberto, holy shit, dude. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? I'll take you to the edge. Past it. You want to go, bro? Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold, bro. Everyone erupts. Fine. Whiskey is yours, dude. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. Holy shit. So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellows. Right answer. Yes. Next week, boys. Next week. You got it. I'll be there, bro. Oh, yeah. We're going to go. Sure thing. This has been very relaxing, and I sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Javier. Just date Roberto already. I don't know, man. I don't know. It'd be a wild ride, but too intense and short-lived. You know, it's like fireworks. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. So that was poker night.
Welcome. You've got dads.
All right. Let's see here. Gone on a dates with Roberto inadvertently. Mat and Damien. Let's see what's up with Joseph because there's a lot going on there. I'm not necessarily interested in Joseph romantically, but there's a lot going on with Joseph, and I think he needs help. So I want to reach out to him as a friend, I think. So let's see if we can crack this nut. I like how the tutorial screen tips are like dad tips. Like if you're parking on a hill, turn your tires so that like your car rolls into the curb instead of like all the way down the hill. It's awesome. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? Fuck's sake, Javier. Just be you. Imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. No. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A little smattering of Jesus. Okay. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Oh boy. Talking to Joseph, huh? God. Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that, girl? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis? First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference? Dad, you're overthinking it. Just listen. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I would love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine, give me the keyboard. I got this. Here we go again. Amanda focuses on the keys. Joseph, it was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like it, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See your smiley face. All right. Smiley is a nice touch. I agree. You should try and throw some smileys in your text comms to try and convey, you know, how you're feeling. Try and practice that. Almost immediately, I receive a response. Ding! What'd he say? Hi, Javier. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Joseph. All right. Huh. That wasn't so bad, so I'm going to go and bake with Joseph and his kids. Hopefully his horrible wife won't be around. He uses a lot of exclamation points. Yeah? Yeah? I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. What's wrong with signing your name with a tilde? I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun, Javier. Great. Come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here. Okay. Save a brownie for me? Hell yeah. I'll save you a brownie, Manda Panda. You got it. Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. Yeah, I don't know about the use of the tilde on the keyboard because you can't really put it over an N like you would like I would imagine you would normally use it, you know? And I feel like it's taken to mean approximately because it's like the closest thing you'd have to a wavy equals sign. So I think, I mean, I've often used it as approximately before, but I'm also guilty of putting it like before signing off, like on an email or something like that. It's like, you know, so I've done both. Now that I think about it, recently too. So yeah. Let's see. Besides, maybe you're just approximately being yourself. Like if you're signing a work email, it could be pretty deep. Like this isn't really me. This is approximately me. This is an approximation of who I am. And I'm only doing it for money. So, you know, I don't know. There's something to unpack there. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Javier. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner, during dinner, over the porcelain babies? You're all up in your head again, Javier. Just chill. It's all good. The door begins to creak open. shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Oh no, it's Mary. Who's there? Javier? Oh, it's the kid. Okay. The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Hey. uh, it's Trish. I think it's Trish. Let's see. It's Chris. Oh, shit. Chris, right? Again, I'm Javier. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the Please don't say it. It's true. Ringo, I did not take notes. You're absolutely right. Jesus? Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head around the corner. Javier, you made it. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of self-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in. Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. I have the canoe bookshelf in the corner, and the marlin, and the ship's helm, or whatever steering wheel is called, and a stuffed octopus. What kind of weirdo has a stuffed octopus? I believe you've met Chris, who you left outside. Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. Try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's all right. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. And that's right. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. Oh, let's see. Ah, yes. So the octopus. Here, let me fix this here. The octopus is going to be right. There we go. Right there. I was blocking it with my lovely visage. That's a good idea. Now, let's see if maybe we can. There we go. There we go. Cool. There. All better. All right. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. And here are the creepy twins, Christian, Christy. Say hello to Javier. Damn it. I had the hardest time with Joseph's voice. Hello, Father. Hello, Javier. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick? Egg them on. Yes! Egg them on! Egg them on! Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Oh, no. The twins stare up in unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. Nice. This is it. This is my dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad. But can we keep it up? Go with something creepy? It's October. We're going to have to go with something creepy. Now say, they all float down here. They all float down here, Father. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand, and the kids giggle with him. All right. The twins, obviously pleased with the new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done. I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing, I think. Alright, so it looks like we've got a bit... Alright, so it looks like we've got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about that. I'm suddenly... Lawrence of Arabia. I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? Well, that doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. Okay. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Let's examine the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what look like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard. The Bible for Teens. He is a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. Oh man. That needs to work its way into one of our tabletop games as an NPC, I think. Hot Body Johnson on the case. No sex this time, Johnson. I can't promise anything. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Of course it's a series. Alright, examine the coffee table. Cthulhu backup character. You know? What the hell, right? I mean... There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross! Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. 6. All right, examine the floor. Well, you have Got this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. That must be... Oh, that's like a rabbit. I'm guessing the doll with the arms missing is on the chair here. The tag says C plus C. Of course. Set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. And you keep being you, Javier. Spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. Yeah. Walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are just more manageable. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Brownies. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet, we might have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders! Spoon Duel the Spider King, or Renegade option. I'm gonna go with Spoon Duel the Spider King. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast! Okay, Javier the Valiant, let's see what you've got. May have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but I know I have the upper hand. I'd like to impassion my swordsmanship with my love brownies passion. All right. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly spider king. Now, then guard. For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror. Blast! I am defeated! You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... Sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic... Oh man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Hey, wait. Did you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish a sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again. He's twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash? Egg beaters on the linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably. Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. All right, Javier. You've baked a cake from a box before, once. How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali save me. Joseph and I set to work cracking the eggs and mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assume the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. Cool, cool. Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Oh no! Wow, Javier. Way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph. All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done. Now, help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position and got it. Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good. Oh man. We should find Christy. Yes, we should. Do that, Javier. So shocking that forgot to voice him. Joseph quickly composes himself. All right, you can't be far. You take the delta position, and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Nice.
Alpha Tango Sparkle, Roger, wink. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car. Okay. Cool. Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay, let's go set up. I want to see Mom. She's down by the other row of tables, helping out with another group. Want to go over and tell her I said hi? Excuse me. Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age, I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yeah, great age to deal with. While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Don't get high off your own supply, Javier. This is just wisdom. Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has a strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Cool. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Let's see. Think another brownie to ease your fear of public interaction. I hope so. Or the Kool-Aid option of, oh yeah! I think we're gonna have to go, oh yeah! We high five. Okay? If you bake it, they will come. It's not long before we have our first customers. Matt and, shit. What is her name? Crap. Hey, dude. Carmencita. Dang it. I knew it was something like that. Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. All right. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you guys use for these brownies? Don't say use the box recipe. Don't say use the box recipe. We use the box recipe. But we improvised because it's said that we mixed them up like we think the box would have told us to do. So we improvised is the truth. I can click on it. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. I guess Joseph liked that. All right. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have. All right. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, man. All right. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. Carmencita. Awesome. Ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See, not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Is it Roberto? It's Brian! Damn it. Swear I'm not trying to do it. Okay. Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. I bet I could eat 11 brownies. Let the man buy his brownies. Oh, man. Roberto's with Mary right now. You know what? That checks out. I bet Roberto is with Mary right now. All right. I'm gonna let the man buy his brownies. I really want to lampoon his one-upsmanship, but I got to be the bigger man here. So we'll put you down for 10. Better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for... Oh shit, it's Joseph's voice. Coming right up. Are you excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie?
Oh.
It's a surprise. Oh boy. Joseph leans over to me. It's the Fast and the Furious. Really?
Right.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our two customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
Oh.
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Painted pews? Okay. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. Nice. I would have gone for Young Man in the Sea, but I can respect that. Kenny, what's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by, man. I think. Yes. Kenny, you came up earlier, man. when one of the dad profiles had a like the one of the things they'd be doing their hobbies would be painting miniatures. And I was like, oh yeah, this would be Kenny's love connection, daddy. So and then it kind of went from there, how I discovered a lot of my friends paint miniatures. So it's a game of self-discovery and also makes you think of your friends. So it's pretty cool. Let's see. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. American Psycho nod give. Ooh. I can't really do it, but I get what you're saying. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics? Drink fruity blended beverages. Fall asleep on a hammock, you know. Basically, live out a Jimmy Buffett song. Like he's dropping the act, so I'm trying to ease back his affectation as he opens up to me. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Oh.
One day, my friend, day be on island time. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. In the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig, bro. Damn it. Craig. He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Craig. Yeah, his last name is Cod. Cod! Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies, too. Yeah, that's a good point. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies?
Oh.
Ugh, I don't know, bro. Let's see. Let's play the nostalgia card. Hey, Craig, remember when we were freshmen? Remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it? Dude, I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves, bro. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more for old time's sake. Craig thinks for a second. Well, bro, the girls just won a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. I'm easy. All right. Even Riva. I'll eat hers, dude. Don't worry. Oh, eggplants! Pew, 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 pew. You've got yourself a tail. Cheat day, Krang. That's awesome. Let's see here. The day. Show me the baby. Oh, goodness. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mix, huh?
Give it a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Fucking Mary. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is actually they're just brownies. Cute.
Oh
And boring. Safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me.
my.
What's the rookie doing? I was just hoping to introduce Javier to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show?
Hey.
Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types.
Hmm.
Don't you think, Javier? No. Mary.
Ugh.
Let the kid answer the question. Seem nice. They don't seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Hmm. Mary, can we talk about this later?
Come on.
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later, lovey? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. What?
Hey.
Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary.
Hey.
I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me, he's really good. You know, Mary's kind of a bitch, but I did just gain some sympathy for her, in that moment. Just a bit. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. Oh yeah. Okay. She really likes pushing your buttons, huh?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect.
Oh.
You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Wait, back into my car? When we showed up, they were already there. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat. Car seat? She was like 10. Maybe she has a booster seat. I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. Yeah. I won't keep you then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Oh.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You see, you shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. No, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. I promise. I smile. I'd like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. Joseph has loving top energy. Oh man, chat is so quotable tonight. You guys are amazing. Great. Loving top energy. Excuse me. Sorry. So I catch the brownie. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. Bye. So hopefully, Javier, please, for the love of everything, save that brownie for Manda Panda. Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. What? Save the brownie. Save it! I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. Absolutely. Yes. Yes, Des. Thank you. I need to give it to Panda. Step inside. Find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? No. How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or think for a moment and realize that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me? This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Especially Panda, who asked for one specifically, and we love her dearly. Oh, so glad we were able to save this for her. Here you go, sweetheart. Heads up. It's a shuriken brownie. Whoa! I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her. I accidentally press the spacebar again, so I don't know what happened. She says, nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? And no, I do not support any kind of shark hunting. Oh my god. I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. I mean, on the one hand, good, because if you fuck around with wild animals, you should probably find out. But on the other hand, then it gets like to put on a show, and then oh my god, shark eating, man eating sharks and all that, and it's just bad. You know, need to conserve sharks. They're amazing, gorgeous creatures. They predate trees by 100 million years. They're awesome. So no, fuck shark hunters. Let's see. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. I go off on these little rants like, what's the weirdest little thing, right? Like, shark hunting. Joseph did talk about his lawn earlier, and oh boy. Okay, I got a S rank there. All right. I don't know what these ranks mean. I don't even remember what other like ranks I've got. The other dates, like A, S. You know, I don't know. That was a pretty good Chet date, though. I guess it went well. S is big, top rank. All right, cool. I mean, it is in Resident Evil, you know, S rank. So that's nice. All right, let's see. We've got a DM. Damien and Hugo have slid into my DMs. All right. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown and were wondering if you would care to accompany us. Ooh. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Yeah, Kenny straight you up. Oh, that's funny. Let's see here. Whoa. Why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I gotta destroy this computer. Javier, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? Holy shit. Damien is straight up talking D-Ban. He's got D-Ban game? Holy crap. You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, my darling. But once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. If you have a spinning disk drive, you're going to want to drill them shits. Yeah, wow, that is old school. Dropping the D-Ban on us. That's amazing. You go with the ellipsis. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Javier, do you want to go see some art or not? Very to the point. Art is good. Let's go see art. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. That is an awkward ass sentence. I think I'm here a bit early. Is this Shadowrun? I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Javier? I turn around. It's Joseph! Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me? What? Rude. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatist. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too. Yep, admittedly, a little out of my depth here. Thank God, I thought I was gonna be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know. Thank God.
Hmm.
Yep, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. The points you get, the points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve. Oh man, this is gonna be another one like 12 voices to do. Oh no. I bet he hears "Oh God" a lot. I mean, yeah, probably. Evening, friends.
Oh.
Oh, who's ready for some? I have no idea what I'm in for. Same.
Ah.
All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. Also, Maisie. I like art now.
Oh.
He's not wrong. It's in the Bible. Somewhere in there it has a little spreadsheet with the points and stuff like that and what level you can get to and so on. Bible points. Dream Daddy 2. Bible points. Just saying. We can pitch it. Hey, sweetie. Oh, little Maisie. I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go help myself to some tiny wines. Right? I am going to talk art with Hugo and Damien. I've had a little. I'm good on Joseph. Joseph tank is full. Right. Let's see. I once ate all of George R.R. Martin's cheese at an art opening. I ate it right in front of his face. On the one hand, I feel like that's a reference that I don't get, and that's cool. On the other hand, if that's like a true story, that's amazing. Like you just maintain eye contact, eat all his cheese. So, what's this first place? This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. Wow, you literally did that? You ate all of George R. R. Martin's cheese. Like you maintained eye contact to assert dominance and just cheese. That's awesome. That's that is just beyond. I'm a little mind blown right now that that's the thing. No one stopped me, so I kept going. Goodness. All right. Well, there you go. Remind me to never challenge you to a cheese eating contest. This particular artist specialized. I already read this. I look at the art. It is rad art. Rad dad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys?
Ah.
Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Javier. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy.
Oh.
Oh, it gets more complicated.
Oh.
Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Butt art for the win. Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. Welcome back, Joseph. What'd I miss? Shame. The cheese is nice, though.
Oh.
Shall we visit the next place? So, I'm getting the feeling that, like, in an art gallery, the, like, paintings on the walls are called places. In this place and in that place, I guess. Right? We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of not even sure hang on the walls. Oh, geez. What am I looking at here?
Oh.
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? Stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife, but Kenny said it's a butt, so we're gonna go with it's a butt. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much he liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. That's cool. How do you figure that? That's what it says on the placard. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word, realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Patron, I could do that. Excuse me. Hugo, not here. No, come back here. Patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. It's Kenny. Kenny's the patron. Like, whatever, I could do that.
Oh.
You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one. Oh shit, snaps.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would be bad. Dang. Hugo's insult game isn't the best. I disagree, that was pretty good. But there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. Probably gives his jacket a card tug. I'm sorry. I just love art very much. We know, buddy. We know. Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Some wine and cheese. Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese.
Hey.
Co-signed. Oh shit. Co-signed. think I might have to start saying that. I like it. Butts? Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese. We got one last stop on our tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art?
Oh.
It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it. And then go look at the paintings. Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us. What? 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 All right.
Oh, cracker barrels.
Oh, Cracker Barrels. So, quick question. Let's see, who was that? Hugo? Shoot. What is happening? And then let's go look at the art. Shit. All right. Let's see. I second this question. Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Santiago. Oh. Let's see. They're undulating on the ground, screaming at the crowd and at us. I agree with Kenny. The option to answer meth is missing from my dialogue options here. So this time Des wants to pick butts. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with butts. What do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. Okay, yeah. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis, my darling.
I don't know.
That's beautiful, Damien. So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, really mean it. Okay, they need to kiss already. Yeah, now kiss. Damien fixes him with a hard stare. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. Joseph be trolling. Yeah, Joseph. Quit illin'.
Ah,
Let's see. Damien. Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap pointedly. I gotta quit accidentally hitting that space bar. Whew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which is nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. Just 4 hot dads, no big deal. Don't mind us, we're just 4 hot dads, just strolling along, minding our own business. The bake sale and art walk was on the same day. I mean, I think so. And that is a full day. I would be straight up exhausted, dude. Sitting around, like, you know, in the churchyard or what have you, selling baked goods, eating baked goods, sugar coma, all that kind of stuff. And then going on the art walk. Whew. Wax wings too close to the sun.
Oh,
Cheese wings. Cheese wings. Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. You're such an intellectual, Hugo. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler, possibly? Is that like a kind of cheese or something? Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. Not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. Like the cut of your jib, Damien. Like what you're laying down.
oh,
I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in professions. Like, for example, luchadors. You would paint luchadors. That's cool. I'd buy a painting of luchadors. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats. You love Damien. I mean, he's pretty rad. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Damien's pretty rad. Like the more you learn about him.
hey,
Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery in artwork. What? Boats are cool. Yes, Des. Yes, the symbolism is not lost. Seascapes, escape, boats, escape. Bring me that horizon. Freedom. Yeah. Yeah, symbolism is strong with this one.
oh.
What about you, Javier? Food artistry, landscape, tasteful nudes of the artist. um, I would paint. I would do. Let's go with food artistry. I'm gonna answer this one.
Huh.
Food artistry. Still lifes of various foods, bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there, maybe some little cheese, little wine.
Oh.
Would there be cheese in a wall? God damn it. See, I thought about that, and no, I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and that would ruin the whole thing. Gotta have tiny cheese. Little bits. Alright. Excellent point. Finally get to the cul-de-sac. Alright, boys. Good art. Good art. Agreed.
Ah,
See you guys around. Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. Head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over as we round out this session of Dream Daddy. Let's see what happens. Dad tip 20. Keep your word. Oh, you know, I thought we were going to have another Amanda interaction, but I think that I think we're gonna call it here and just hang out for a little bit. That was a stretch. That was a yeah. Gotta give a little stretch and a bend. Oh man. All right. I wonder what my just chatting scene is these days. Okay. So it's this. I need to have something cool like here. You know, all that kind of stuff. Kenny, I'm glad you could make it in too. Um, what have I learned? Okay. I learned that there's something in an art gallery called Places that I need to figure out. I learned that kids sometimes act out Cask of Amontillado in high school. I learned that I want Javier to be true to himself. He's constantly got this self doubt, and and I think that he needs to overcome that. You know, he's got to have this becoming where he's not constantly doubting himself. I learned that many small cheeses equals regular cheese. Yeah, believe it or not, it's just cheese all the way down. Uh, I learned that there's a lot more to Damien um, than than meets the eye. You know, the more aspects he reveals, the cooler he is. I learned that I want to spend time with with uh, with Matt. I want to spend more time with Matt because I don't want to forget Matt and just like become so enamored with Damien that I forget about Matt because I had a really good time with Matt. You know, that first date we went to the concert and all that kind of stuff, and so yeah. Mm, and yeah, that's about it. What do we have coming up? Um, because it is the 20th today, and Halloween is on the 31st. So it's a week from Sunday. The next Wednesday is the 27th. So that's gonna be the closest to Halloween that my stream lands. So yeah, next sesh, we're gonna take a little break from Dream Daddy, and we are going to stream Soma. So I don't think we're gonna get to finish it, but I think we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some scares, some jumps, some startles, some discoveries deep under the ocean, under the sea. So yeah, it's gonna be our Spooktober stream next Wednesday. That'll be pretty cool. Another thing that I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of switching to Monday night because some very good friends of mine, Jesse and Courtney, I think would like to join us here, but they have another thing that they like to do on the regular every Wednesday. So because of that conflict, they can't make it. And so I was like, well, I mean, I have other things that I like to do on Tuesday and then on Thursday. Mostly it involves, checking out other streams. I like to hang out with you guys and others on Kenny's stream on those days. So those are taken. Friday is just kind of a non-starter. I mean, kind of like to, you know, reserve Friday for other things. So really that leaves Wednesday and it leaves Monday. So I was thinking of Monday. I don't know what the little bottle is with the question marks, man, but I like where your head's at. Mm, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah. I like where you're going with this. I have other things that I like to do. Oh man, no, I don't stress. I don't stress, dude. I mean, I'm there because I like it. And see, oh shit, sorry. Um, we have like a weekly D&D game that we just do like a quick shot for an hour on Tuesday, and it's a lot of fun. It's just this quick, just like burst thing and stuff like that. Oh shit! Speaking of Jesse, I summoned him. Welcome, Jesse. We're kind of wrapping up. We had a pretty good sesh of Dream Daddy, and we're just talking about what we're gonna do next week for Spooktober, and that is we're going to stream Soma. Hopefully, it's super scary. I'm gonna see if I can do something with the lighting in here. Maybe spooky it up a little bit, and yeah. So that's what we're gonna try and do. And I was also talking about how I'm thinking of maybe moving the stream to Monday, so that you guys could, make it on the regular and we could all hang out and just shoot a shit, have a good time, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all I had. You know, I think that went well. Were there any like during like what did I learn? Right, that's great. What did you guys learn? Were there any lessons learned during our interactions with the various daddies that we came up with, or anything like that? I feel like there were a lot of references. There was a lot of music reference of My Chemical Romance. There was a lot of literature reference as well. So there's that kind of stuff. Let's see. Des loves my voices. Thank you. I try really hard with that, and I think it's excellent practice because I love to voice my characters in tabletop RPG sessions. But I also, as I get into like GMing and running games, I also want to be, if I could be like 1/8 as good as Rainey at voicing NPCs, and combine that with like being a fraction as good as Des at like inhabiting NPCs, just breathing life into them, it would just be amazing. I think if I could harness those two fractions and put them together like some kind of triforce, it could be a really enjoyable experience for everyone. So that's kind of one prong of the ultimate goal. It's fun to watch me figure out the dads. Yeah, thanks. Oh man, I think that David was right with his comment earlier that the whole thing is low key game theory psychoanalysis, because like you're figuring out the dads, but you're figuring out yourself at the same time. Kenny learned that Joseph is hot. Chet. I called him Chet for the first like session and a half. And there's no shame in my Damien crush game, that's for sure. Damien is fucking cool. To catch up anyone else, like Jesse, Damien is very much Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows. At least he is when channeled through me. That's who he ends up as. And he's awesome. And yeah, Kenny, I agree. Freaking Joseph has hardcore Chet energy. And like you said, in what, loving top energy? That shit cracked me up, man. You would be friends with Damien. Yeah, I feel like I'm remaining friends with Craig. Craig is cool, but I mean, bro, he's got like 4 kids and all that. And same thing with Joseph, man. I mean, he's got things to figure out with Mary, but they got, the house and the kids and all that. I mean, like, come on. I don't know. Des didn't go for Damien. It was fun to tease him. Forget that you played this before, so yeah, that would be interesting. I wonder what a Des stream would be like. I mean, set it opening the Pandora's can of It's Totally Peanuts, just throwing. I'm opening it. I wonder what that would be like. That would be interesting to see. I would 1,000% watch that. I think that'd be awesome, especially if there's overlap, like same games, So like, I guess I'm jonesing for like the experience that you're having, getting to see what you do in a game that I've played. Would be pretty cool. Non-stop trolling and breaking hearts, so like my normal life. Cool. I mean, if that's on the jacket of the book, I am definitely buying that book. All right. Looks like it's 9:52. We're scheduled till 10. We can end talking about Craig's super fertility. Yes, he's got that. He's got that potent seed, that strong seed. I mean, he has a kid on either side and one strapped to his chest. I thought that he had another one. I thought he had like 5 kids, but maybe he only has 3, and Joseph has 4. It's got Chris, Christy, and Christian, and Trish, or whatever, the youngest one that they lost at the barbecue. I mean, that lube emote is awesome. How do you even figure out there's a lube emote, dude? That's amazing. This is the kind of thing that you bring to my chat that I just totally love you for, dude. That's fantastic. I mean, could you imagine having that like on a t-shirt? Oh, man. Hey, you know, it's hand sanitizer. Okay, it's more believable that it's hand sanitizer, but I love that we're like, it's totally lube. That's great. That is the shit. That is fantastic. Cool. Well, yeah. What is it? Gotta know. Because if we combine it with the hands, like in the, little squeezy bottle, that's gonna be cool. But also combine it with like eggplant or something like that. Like, I don't even know. It's sanitizer. Okay. Nice. There you go. So that one is sanitizer. Then you've got elbow cough. Okay, see, the whole time Des is doing elbow cough, and I'm thinking like it's the dab, So a lot of these have like a double meaning. Wow, it is awesome. It's sanitizer. Do we have like a elbow cough should totally be dab. I feel like that's how it's gonna be like used. So here's the thing. We have a sanitizer and we have eggplant. So, we can do that. But, well, no, I think that's actually it. That's all I got. Okay. just for a Dream Daddy stream. I like how you can take the sanitizer in various directions. It's awesome. It's great. Yeah, see, and that one's wash hands. Yeah. It's cool. These emojis are great. I feel like there's probably a whole bunch more. There's people, nature, food. Yeah. Okay. We can have a ton of fun with these. So hopefully we'll be able to bring some a napkin towel emoji. Maybe there is, I don't know. Let's see. There's nothing for napkin. If you type in TOWE for towel, you get like a fucking Paris Eiffel Tower thing. Let's see. Ooh. So there's no napkin or towel, but there is. We got socks. So there is a sock emoji. So what I was saying is I hope that it could bring a little levity to the chat because we're really gonna try and amp up the spookiness next Wednesday. We're gonna really lean into it and try to you know, try and just embrace the spirit of the month, the holiday, the time of year, the everything, just in terms of spookiness and all that. So hopefully we'll be able to have some fun in the chat with that. And yeah, maybe I'll, figure out some other stuff. Like YouTube streaming doesn't work exactly the way that like Twitch does, so I don't know if there's different like overlays and plugins and all that kind of cool shit that you have over there. So like if I can figure out some of that kind of stuff where you guys can send like sub jump scares and stuff like that, that would be pretty cool. Just more ways to interact to make it more fun. So I'll look into that, see what I find out. I'll try to look into that, see what I find out. Life finds a way. They can't possibly reproduce. We made them all female. Yeah, I think there's like a way to do it, but I don't know, man. YouTube makes it like super tough. Anyway, let you all go. Let you have the rest of your evening to unwind and enjoy. Get some of that good sleep. Wake up tomorrow refreshed. Facing Thursday, thinking, oh man, it's Thursday. Hell yeah. So good night, Kenny. Thank you for coming out. You were a joy to have. Brought so much lube to the channel. So it was awesome. No, but seriously, it was great having you, man. And everyone else who hung out, I hope you had a good time. And I hope Thursday treats you kind and that Friday is an absolute blast. And that you just roll right into Thirsty Thursday. Not young Kenneth will roll into Thirsty Thursday with regular size Jesse. And yeah, I just want you guys to enjoy life. And we will see you next week. And put on your body armor because it's gonna get spooky next Wednesday. We're gonna have a good time. All right.